Hi guys!
Hello guys, today me and Tanja wanted to speak a bit about the equipment for the motorcycle. As you can see, we don't want actually to speak too much about the brands, so this is the Speedy and this is Modeca, and this is, what is this, 70 degrees, yeah. We just mainly want to talk about the advantages and the things that somebody should pay attention to when he's or she is picking the equipment for himself. So from the start I wanted to speak a bit about the ventilation on the jackets. So it all depends what you want to achieve. Like for example, we wanted to have one main equipment for the whole year. So for example, if it's hot, if it's cold, that we mainly have one equipment to rely on. And as you can see here, this equipment is very modular. That means you can disattach these panels, the front panels, and you can.
Here you have an example.
Okay, yeah, this side is enough. I don't. So this actually brings lots of air inside, and.
But not for me. I'm the pillion. You steal my
Okay,
wheel.
this is another thing. Yeah, so these jackets and the pants are usually made for the people who ride. So the pillions usually
I
don't.
do get some ventilation, but it's not so heavy ventilation as he's speaking about now.
Yeah, like most people don't really talk about these things, but mainly as a pillion you will have a less ventilation.
But
than the rider.
definitely this works better with these panels than when you have just one zip to open or close. You feel some more wind like this.
Yeah, what is this?
What is that?
This is just a pocket. Yeah.
Yeah, this is some. Ooh, look. Want some gum?
No, that's not the point right now. Now this actually is also very useful because as you can see it's a very big huge pocket, and it's also beneficial for those hot days. You can really easily close them and you can open them on the same way. So this is on her side, on this jacket. On the pants,
No, wait, we have
what?
more.
Oh,
There
sorry.
is more. Look. This boat opens. There
was
is just a
hidden.
net. Also from the other side, there is just a net. You can also adjust here. So it depends. If you have like a big gloves that go till here, and you don't want any rain in your gloves, you will put the glove inside, and then you can just like do it properly, and then close, adjust it to which size you need. And here you get a lot of ventilation. It goes under your armpit also. It's very useful for the hot summers. We had like very strange hot summer this year.
Yeah, I feel dumb now that I didn't see this one. I thought my jacket is much better than yours. Okay.
We have that here as well.
Is it everything on a jacket? It is.
Wait, we had these adjusters because my arms are not as big as Stefan's, and this is actually a men's jacket. So we bought a men's jacket for me because I loved it, and if I let go this one, then the protector inside it just moves. But in the like bad scenarios, if we fall or something, then this protector would move, so we can adjust. Nothing moves.
Adjustability is the next thing you want to talk about. Come on, you don't skip the things like that. You go to the pants.
But you started from the jacket.
Go to the pants, show your pants ventilation.
Okay, we also have panels here. One zip, very nicely done. You would want to pay attention how the zips are done because here there is no possibility of any water coming through. Then you open and just clip it here.
Clipping.
Sometimes it's hard for me. And then the wind is coming here. But for the pillion, I would totally, next pants that I will get, I will totally try to find some that the ventilation is on the side. Because when I sit on a bike like this, and then I just want to rest my arms, this is where I put them. So this is completely useless if I put my arm here.
So you want them more on the side?
More on the side. And this bike is very much protected, so I think on the side there would be much more ventilation.
Okay, can you now come to my jacket? Okay. So my jacket is also very modular. As you can see, you can open this completely, and you can also.
This goes easier, huh? For
Yeah,
you.
this is like a magnet
Oh,
thing.
look. I didn't know you have this system.
It's magnet.
Nice.
And also for the arms, which is really useful on the hot days.
You want me to open?
It was very aggressive opening, I must say. I told you these things can get broken pretty easily if we do it this way. Okay. And on the legs as well, there's a big opening over here. And me as a rider, of course, I get lots of air, which she doesn't.
I must admit his pants are much better than mine.
For the price. And rear side is also equipped. I have some...
Ventilation on the butt.
Yeah, ventilation on the butt. That's correctly said. Do you have those?
No, my butt
No,
don't.
there is no. So this is really beneficial because if the air comes here, this one acts as an exhaust here, and it really helps the wind flow go smooth.
But wait, isn't it something here also? No?
What?
Okay.
No. On the jacket you can show the people as well. So as you can see, mine doesn't open as a panel completely. This is just...
But you can choose if you want to put the zippers down or up.
yes.
What's the point of this?
I don't know what's the point.
Okay.
Nothing special, because I cannot reach it anyway, so I need to just go around. For the pants I said, the jackets I said, so it's basically what you want to achieve. If you get one equipment to do it all, you should do something like this. You should try to find something that has the panels that can be opened in front, opened in back, and also for the legs. If you cannot find the ones with the exhaust from behind, I mean the pants, it's okay, it's nothing special. Also, this was actually pretty cheap. Like nowadays you can find this was like 140 euros I think, so 150 bucks, nothing special. And for the price, they are really, really good.
Yes, I wanted to have, like both of us, to have this like 4 seasons equipment because I've had it enough with the bike stuff in the house and we don't have any more storage, so to store one for me, one for him, it's okay, but if we have more, that's like
Yeah, if we
bothering
had
me.
more, we would then, if we want to have more, we would then buy probably one for the cold, one for the
But don't
summer.
worry, when the summertime comes, I already sense that we will have some like video for the summer jacket or summer pants because Stefan is already like putting a worm in my head. We need to buy this, we need this.
I mean, we didn't mention it, but this, if you buy one equipment to do it all, it's usually beneficial. It depends on the jacket and the pants, but usually after 30 degrees Celsius, it'll be fine, maybe 32, 33 from our experience. But if it's really, really hot, it's better that you have full mesh equipment because that way you will have all the breeze on yourself. Which comes to the other side, it's probably less beneficial in terms of the crash because you have so many holes in the equipment. But that's another thing I wanted to speak about, which is the material. The materials, I'm not so professional in materials. You can always feel and sense it when you touch the material because this, for example, material is good and it's, I think they call it anti-abrasive because in terms of the, like if you crash down or something, if you slide, this will be pretty much resistant for in terms of the sliding on the asphalt. This one as well. Over here you can see, which is a good thing on this material, on these pants, that this area is more protected. This is like more resistant. And this, for example, is more squishy. So, for example, if you want to bend your knee or whatever on the bike, you will not have the feeling that the pants are squeezing you tightly. Or this is also the example with this jacket. On some parts, you should watch out that the equipment is more soft. Like, for example, on her pants as well. Here you can see it's how do you call this thing? Yeah, it's stretchy. Yeah. It's like a sponge. So this is also important in terms of this.
Can I show most important part of your equipment for me?
Yes. It is.
This pocket here. This is my main like reason for traveling because it's so like everything. Oh, look, we still have some Serbian money here from the travels. Whenever we are at the road or crossing the border, I just take our passports or our money or some cards and then I just close it and it will not go away in the wind or something. Very useful, very safe.
Yes, and also for you, I think you have it as well.
But mine is not so useful.
It's on the side, yeah.
It's on the side, open.
I think
And
hers
it
is,
goes from the angle.
yeah, it's more
Who would use
beneficial. Maybe you can by yourself put, maybe try not to break your arm.
This, what is this?
You can do it like that.
Look,
Some
what
warning.
I found. I never in my life crossed my mind that I can use this one.
So in terms of these pockets, we also wanted to say something about this. It's also very beneficial that the pockets are actually waterproof, so you need to be careful about that.
Yes,
If you're-
here is the waterproof material. When you bend it like this, no water will come inside.
Yeah, so some equipments you can see clearly written like how many pockets are waterproof, how many are not. For example, my jacket, this outer layer is not waterproof, and it clearly says somewhere over there, yeah, it's side that it's non-waterproof, but the waterproof pockets are actually from inside. So the pockets thing, like for example, I like to have them lots because then I'm really having the system where I can store lots of things, and usually I store lots of these
Paper.
papers. Yeah, like I have lots of these papers that when I need to, you know, do something in a wilderness, I can really,
They can be helpful.
yeah, they can be really helpful. So, so the pockets, also there is inner pockets, there is outer pockets. It all depends on what you want, but it's always beneficial to have them more.
Yeah, I have one inner pocket here. But I don't like this one.
Why?
Ooh, look what I found. Look.
What is that?
This is because it's very hot this summer. It was very hot. I needed
This is what
it's just some
I never saw.
thingies, girly thingies I need.
That can be dangerous if you, for example, fall or something. But
Okay.
let's not say
I
about
forgot
falling.
about- But this is not waterproof.
But I'm still in shock. Like what was that? Okay. On the other important things about these equipments is the layers. So if you buy like one to do it all, it's always beneficial to have it 3 layered. There might be 4 layers, 5 layers, I don't know, but usually it's going 1 layer, 2 layers, or 3 layers. So 3 layers usually means one is outer, this one, that's protecting you from, I don't know, weather, from scratches, from falling. It's just the first line of defense. And the second one is the rain layer, which is this one, which protects obviously from the water that's
You
not
can
coming
see
inside.
mine is closed. So when you
Yes.
close it like this, nothing can come inside. And it
H2O.
says that stays out the
H2O.
water.
Yeah, and there is the third layer from the inside, which is the thermal layer. So it's very modular again. You can detach like all of this, and you can choose like what you want for the weather. And you can of course balance it by opening or closing the ventilation system.
I like that my equipment has like black, then red, then black, so I know which one goes with what.
Yeah, it's really beneficial.
Yeah, when I'm in a hurry, it's very nice.
One thing to keep in mind is usually, unless there is I'm talking about the rain layers. So usually those are not like protecting you from any kind of water, from any kind of, because there is some kind of scale, and they say like Gore-Tex goes up to 40,000 millimeters of this scale. So it depends on how much it can sustain this pressure, and after a certain point, it will let the water through. Unless you, for example, buy something that has the aluminum layer inside, then the aluminum, of course, will not let the water inside, but then you need to be watching for all of these things, like if the equipment you want actually has those. From my experience, it's enough. Like my previous equipment had this laminated system, it had this aluminum inside, which actually makes it for the it becomes very hot inside the equipment. So it's enough to have something like this, because if there is a big storm coming or whatever, it's also beneficial to have the raincoat, which is going to protect you, let's say 100%, unless you don't close it properly like my friend did on his trip. So
But it will also keep you warmer because
yes.
it's complete nylon. You can
Yeah,
say
it's nylon. I think it's nylon material, and we
It's
usually
like you're a plant in that thing.
yes we do that if it's pretty cold, very cold. On the previous bike, it was a naked bike, and we used to also equip that layer on top, and then it acts really like this, like she said, like a nylon, and it doesn't let the warmth and the heat of the
Yes.
body come out. So it's really beneficial to have this in your top case, like what we have over here, if you have a top case, and you always can equip it. So this, do you agree with me on these topics in terms of the layers?
Yes, yes. Can I talk about now the top case and my pants?
What's your top case in terms? Okay, yeah.
the
This is
topic.
important as well.
So, when I bought these pants, it never crossed my mind that this could be some issue. But here on my back, I have this plastic thing, which really bothers me when I sit, when I want to lean back on this back pillow thing. It hurts my back. So this is, I don't like this one. I think I will go to see somebody that does some things with the materials to cut it off and then attach it again. How you call this person?
No. Is
Okay.
it some kind of a barber?
No. But what I do like about this pants is this part here. You see? Because the inner layer of my pants is having this cushion that is keeping my kidneys very warm. And for Balkan girlies, it's very important for the kidneys to be always warm.
Because all the grandmas talk about this.
Yes, we were forbidden from the very young age to sit on something cold or, to go with the sponge naked because it's very dangerous.
Pull the gloves out, your summer gloves.
I keep
We
mine
have this
here.
habit to put them inside the helmet. It might
This is not
be.
the best habit
Yes.
regarding hygiene, but we're always wearing these ones
Okay, now you can say why do you wear this one.
to protect my hair. When I didn't have this one, I had the worst hair design. Like everything here was torn from the helmet. It was very awful.
Another benefit that I wanted to talk about, not this hairstyle, is that it actually it acts as a layer, protective layer, and let's say more hygienical layer between you and the helmet. Because the helmet, if you're not wearing these bandanas, you'll need to take all of the layers inside the helmet, take them out and wash them, which is really, it can be, I don't know, burdensome. On the other side, like if you just want to wash your bandana, it's much simpler. It takes like 15 minutes probably. So that's why I wear it, and also because of the dust and because of the insects. So
And you have this strange thing wearing it full face,
yes,
even when it's summer, because of your spring allergies.
yes, and then
Does it
she
help?
doesn't hear me as well as I speak when I speak on the microphone.
Let's talk about gloves.
Okay, the gloves. What would you say about the gloves?
Nice gloves.
What's important about the gloves?
Everything. We have this plasticky thing here, which is very nice, nicely placed, because if you fall, this is where you
Land, yeah.
land, and it's like a reflex to land on this part, so it protects the bone. This one, pinky, is connected, like you cannot physically, move it. And we were explained when we were buying these gloves that it's very common for bikers, if they have a minor fall or something, to break this one, small finger, pinky. So it's very nice to know that my pinky is protected. It's very important for me. And everything is nice. I have like small holes from the side, and then when we drive, sometimes I do like this to get some more airflow. Everything works nice. Only thing about these gloves is this is a little bit, torn off, because I use this part as a cleaner when it's raining.
I guess that's why we damaged them.
Yeah.
It's also the same with mine. This is Dainese, but I mean, it stood like a couple of years. It's fine.
No, mine are in perfect condition. Don't mind this one. Also, I have mine are like big gloves, deep ones, and I can adjust like, you know, from two sides how I want it, and they made it nicely.
Yeah, this
Suits me
area
very
here
nice.
is soft, like I said. It allows for more ventilation. Here we have protection also for the upper area. Here is on the side if you fall, like Tanya said, over here as well. It's really important, like what she said, to have some ventilation as well. These holes here in between the fingers. This is really good for the summer rides and for the winter rides.
See, here I don't have a protected pinky. You see? Kaput.
Yeah, these are not the same, but mine has some layer that I call insulated layer, which means it protects you more from the outside temperature, and it doesn't allow your temperature of the body to go out so easily. It has some inner protections as well on the upper side, on the fingers as well over here. It's Gore-Tex, which I'm gonna say a bit later what Gore-Tex actually means, and the protection as well here from the falls, and they really do a great job. It's only when I ride like for like 30, 45 minutes maybe, then I start feeling my fingers being cold, but that's normal because the wind blast. Your?
I know nothing about these gloves. They keep me warm.
That's the
They-
most important thing, I guess.
They are very thick gloves. I see some protectors here. They are not as strong as the ones.
It's like a cat's paw.
Yes, this one is a cat spot. This is something else. Like some sort of things are happening, but I feel much more protected in in those gloves. But these ones are very warm. They do the job.
Okay, interesting. On to the boots. So, I always recommend to the riders that they buy the boots like those that are deeper, because these are really multifunctional. It can protect you from the wind, from the rain, from the cold weather. They're good enough in the warm weather as well. They're good when you go somewhere far away, also somewhere close. There's always pluses and minuses, but if you buy mainly one thing, it's better to buy something like this. It's protecting you more.
It's protecting the ankle,
Yeah, the ankle as
keeping
well.
it fixed.
That's correct. And these are Gore-Tex, and Tanya's are not Gore-Tex, but they're also doing really good job
Yes.
in terms of the.
Here on the pants, I have this adjuster and also this zip, which I also recommend for every equipment user because it's very nice, you know. I have no trouble now showing this boot. That means I also have no trouble, you know, like getting it on. This goes over it. I close this one, and the more I like attach it here, less cold winds coming inside. If it's summertime, I like make it loose completely, so I have more airflow.
Yeah, as a secondary boots, you can buy those shallower ones, which is good for if you're riding in the city, around town. I also have those as well, but mainly if you want to go one to do it all, do it that way. Do it the deeper ones. And now I just wanted to say something about the Gore-Tex because there is lots of dust going around at Gore-Tex. I actually felt as well that the Gore-Tex is way to go, but to be honest, there is lots of different now fabric patterns that are actually doing great job as well.
Yes,
Now, for
we
example,
are living in 2024.
yes,
Multiple options.
these boots, for example, were paid quite a sum, and they were Gore-Tex as well. I mean, they are Gore-Tex as well. But after only a couple of months, the right boot started letting the water in, even after 10 minutes of ride. And then the left one started also after like 1 or 2 years, even though Gore-Tex, I think it has lots of years of warranty, like 10 years. I wasn't in a situation to do the replacement, although I would if I were. But I would just wanted to say something about that Gore-Tex is actually just, it's something that the brands are going to pay to get the certificate from the Gore-Tex, so the testing that their equipment is resistant in terms of the water, so it will not let the water in after some period of time.
But wait, you said mine are not Gore-Tex.
No, it's a different.
It's
different thing.
yeah, and I've been wearing them for almost 5 years now, and I had not a single drop of water was inside.
And I had lots of water inside, so that's why I'm saying like it doesn't mean much. It's good to have it. You pay a premium price if you buy it, but if you just see that the water is coming inside, better go and just do a replacement or
Just
something.
don't be marketing victim. Just use your brain.
Yeah, that's correct. Because nothing will protect you 100%. That's why we also have the covers for the boots. I still didn't unpack them actually. They arrived recently. And then you go like, it's like a
Over the
raincoat.
boot, yeah.
Raincoat for the boots.
We actually have raincoats that Stefan said, so we are fully equipped for the rain.
Yeah, and that would be basically everything we wanted to say.
No,
on
we
the-
didn't talk about colors.
Oh my god, she knows more than me. I'm giving up on this thing. You're gonna be the main person from now on. I'm definitely.
So when we picked these equipments are pretty new. So even though they are very dirty, we got them like not even 6 months ago. Was it like mine was in April and yours arrived in
Yeah,
July, right?
Yeah.
But very important thing for us is that it's light colored and that it has like this screening colors so that we are very visible on the road because it's not our goal to ride on the rain or whatever, but sometimes it catches us and it's like everything is gloomy outside, so this color really stands out. And I heard many comments that I'm like super visible on the road and like I feel safer, and even the people around us are telling us that was a great choice because they see us much better as the traffic, how you say, they are involved in traffic.
Yeah, I mean, there were some researches done, and these upper areas of us as the riders are pretty much going to the eyes of the drivers on the road. So it's important to have a more lightly colored equipment and these green fluorescent areas. And that's why actually I bought the new helmet, which is white colored, and I'm gonna just attach these reflective stickers. So the stickers needs to be attached as well, so they will reflect the light from the other cars.
I bought mine when I was brainless and I wasn't thinking about any safety, but as you see, the female instinct is working well because it is quite a white helmet. And my pants are, as you see, very dark, which I don't prefer, but it is what it is. They are bought in a big rush because the previous pants I had were not working so well for me, and we wanted to go like with our bike to the seaside this year, so we bought it like, it was an instant buy because I have a problem. Very often this protector is pressing my knee and I feel like knee pain after like half an hour or an hour. So when I found these pants, what's happening?
The cats are fighting.
When I found these pants that are comfortable for me, I just bought them and that's it. But now I have more experience and these pants are still comfortable. If I switch in the future, I would definitely search for the bright colored ones with the ventilation on the side because I want to test if the side ventilation does a better job for the pillion. This one, it's not like useless, but I think it could be much better for the pillion.
Yeah, so in general, we would prefer always, and we would advise always to have some light colors for the equipment because of the visibility, because of the safety, even though they will get dirty and you will actually, they will get dirty even if they're black or something, but you will see that it's dirty more on this lightly colored equipment.
Yes, and I want to show the color. It's very hot. So when you close all the layers, it's like this one goes here, and then it's like you're fully equipped for any cold weather. I'm really comfortable on the bike in this equipment. It's like you're in a comfy in your bed, with like lots of blankets. That's how it feels.
The last thing we almost forgot is the safety things, which is the
Protectors.
protectors, yes. So the protectors, there is like possibility that you have them in the shoulders, in the elbows. Some jackets even have it in the side and the chest and the back.
But I don't have it in my bag still.
Yeah, we will
We
add
need
it
to.
as soon as possible.
I'm not driving when it's cold. Stefan is driving. Don't be like Stefan. But when we get this one next season, I will feel much better.
There's also
But do you think the back protector will be uncomfortable on this?
it will be less comfortable
Big
when you're current.
Philippine.
Yes.
No, we
You
need
will
to
feel it
test
more.
this. I will let you know, guys, what I think.
There's also possibility that you have the protector on the sides of the pants and as well on the knees. And I don't know, like I would prefer always to have it in the shoulders, in the elbows, in the back. Some jackets don't have it in the chest area. It is what it is, and it's actually quite a rare scenario that you have it in the chest as well.
I don't know about the chest. This is new information for me.
Yeah.
But what it's uncommon for the jacket that I have, I don't have a zipper to attach it to the pants, but I have this thing that I can put around my leg, which I never do, but it goes like this. And
Oh
then
my God.
the jacket is not going up. You're protected from
It's
the
not even
airflow when it's cold.
I said I know less than her, man. Okay, so on for my equipment, I have these things, which is really helpful because then you don't need to squeeze these areas too much, and this will help you, walk properly. Not like with my
Yeah,
previous
I
equipment.
would definitely advise any pants with these holders, because without them, the waist needs to be loose.
Yes.
When you sit on the bike, you're a
Oh,
little
yeah,
bit
yeah,
bent
pressure,
forward, and then you don't have any like discomfort in that area. But if you want to have a small walk or just stand normally without the holders, the pants is just not working.
And it's very important also if you can have these attachments that you connect the pants with the jacket. It's also really good, again, for this kind of feeling that you don't have anything pulling you. And in terms of also, if you crash or something, it's better that everything is connected tightly.
Yes.
And there is no cold wind coming from any side. So I think we said almost everything. This is already going pretty long. So
Yeah. I have no more topics to talk about.
me as well. I hope you found something useful, and we're gonna see you soon in the next one.
See you guys.
Bye bye.